Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you some battles from Pokemon Go, PvP, Go Battle League, and I've got Charizard in the lead, and then I have Togekiss and Obstagoon in the back. So I wanted to show you these battles today. I did not do well, unfortunately. My rating was 2456, just 50 points under being rank 9. And this is the second time I've gotten very close to rank 9, but not getting to rank 9 today. Not today, anyway. So I made this team, and I thought I actually just powered up the Charizard, and I was, really excited. Like, okay, I've got my Charizard ready now. And, I really don't want to use Registeel, Giratina, or Cresselia, just because they're so annoying to deal with. And, like, my whole purpose in playing Go Battle League, I don't know why, but my whole purpose in my brain is to fight the meta, because I don't like running meta teams. I mean, I do every once in a while in the Great League, but that's really just because I want to win. But it's not as fun. It's never as fun to run meta. So anyway, I'll show you here what we've got. I'm running Charizard. Oh, and this is the other thing. I realized this when I was making my graphic. Apparently, my Charizard this whole time was using Air Slash instead of Fire Spin, so big mistakes. There's a lot of mistakes in this video, as you'll see, but I figure we go over it, and hopefully I can learn something from the mistakes, and hopefully you can too. So we've got Charizard in the lead with Air Slash, Blast Burn, and Dragon Claw, and then Togekiss with Charm, Ancient Power, and Flamethrower, and then I've got Obstagoon in the back with Counter, Gunk Shot, and Night Slash. So let's get right into the battles here. So, yeah, unfortunately, this is the second time I've gotten very close to rank 8, or rank 9, I mean, I'm sorry. But, yeah, hopefully maybe when Master League comes around, I'll have a little bit better luck. So we get a decent lead. This is a very bait-dependent lead, or match, I should say. And so I'm going to let the first Night Slash go through in case he gets the boost. The, subsequent Night Slashes would be better to shield those. I've been getting a lot of people not shielding the first heavy hitting move, and of course when I go for Blast Burn they shield it, so unlucky there. I decide to match his shield and he gets the boost, so I'm gonna go for Dragon Claw because I'm pretty sure he's gonna shield this no matter what. So I switch out to Togekiss to catch the Night Slash. And I figured he's definitely going to switch out now, So he switches out to Scizor, and, yeah. He could have probably farmed a little bit more. I would have gotten to an Ancient Power, but it wouldn't have done that much damage. Would have been neutral because of the Bug Steel typing. But I'm going to come in with Charizard, and here, Fire Spin would have been very nice to have, because, double super effective against a Steel Bug type. But Air Slash is just doing neutral. And at the time, I was like, why am I not doing more damage? So I'm not going to shield, and I'm just going to go in with Obstagoon, farm all the way down, and see what I can do. See if Obstagoon can pull this game through. So I get it farmed all the way down. I've got 2 Night Slashes ready. Obstagoon comes back in, and those counters are doing a lot of damage, so I'm going to throw 1 Night Slash to get him low so I can counter down. I still have a shield, but what's in the back? It's a Cresselia. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be a Cresselia? So I've got almost 3 Night Slashes here, ready to go. But unless I get the boost, this isn't looking too good. I can shield the first Moonblast, but that second Moonblast is going to come before I can get to 2 more Night Slashes. So it's a GG. He goes for Grass Knot, which makes sense. Costs less energy to throw a Grass Knot. So I'm going to go for a Night Slash here, and even if I got the boost on the last one, I would have to get to a Night Slash. It looks like it's a CMP tie, but I'm pretty sure Obstagoon would win a CMP tie, so I'm not really sure what happened there. Maybe our fast moves were out of sync. That tends to happen in Go Battle League a lot. Because of lag, maybe? I don't know. It's hard to tell. This game's pretty broken from time to time. Alright, so going up against the next opponent here. I'm keeping the same lineup. Alright, so we get to, like, the worst possible lead. We're going to swap into Obstagoon. And they're going to try to switch on the charge move, but I was ready for it. Okay, let me pause this for a second. So, I've had this happen to me 3 times today and yesterday. 3 times. And what was happening was I would safe switch into Obstagoon, and they would safe switch into Togekiss, or not safe switch, but counter switch into Togekiss, and I would build up to a Gunk Shot, and then throw a Night Slash, because I thought, okay, maybe I can get to a bait and then also a Gunk Shot, and all 3 times, every single time, they called the bait and did not shield what could have easily been a Gunk Shot, because I had power charged all the way up to a Gunk Shot. Okay, so let's continue the video here. This time I was like, okay, if people aren't shielding this, I'm gonna go for the Gunk Shot. Oh, wait. This is one of those matches. Never mind, this is one of those matches. Oh my god. Why wouldn't you shield that? It could have been a Gunk Shot. Oh my god, it's so frustrating. Okay, never mind. There's another video I have where I actually go for the Gunk Shot, and they shield it. So, just very frustrating what happens in this game sometimes. So I'm going to come back in with Charizard, and that's not looking too good for me. I think I'm going to, what am I doing? I should have thrown something there. Okay, so there's one mistake we can count on. I'm just going to farm all the way down, I guess. I don't know about that move. I just had to use 2 shields for that. Swampert comes back in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure at this point I had given up. I was like just so frustrated with safe switching and then them not shielding a possible Gunk Shot. So yeah, I bait twice, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What are we doing here? Okay, we got a Togekiss in the back, and they switch into Registeel, and I go ahead and surrender that one. I normally don't surrender, but sometimes I just get pretty frustrated with, you know, people calling my bait or going for a hard-hitting move. And okay, so I go ahead and switch Obstagoon to the lead at this point. I don't change the moveset though, so it's still counter Gunk Shot, Night Slash, and I've got Charizard in the back. Okay, so this is a pretty good lead, because Gyarados has to land a Hydro Pump to really do much damage, because the Crunch will be resisted. So I'm just going to keep going for Night Slashes. The counters are resisted because of Gyarados' flying typing, but yeah, that Dragon Breath you can see is doing a lot of damage. Most people in this scenario either go for a Hydro Pump, and then they lose, or if it gets shielded, or they'll go for a Crunch like you see here, but yeah, they can only get to another Crunch. They can't get to a Hydro Pump by the time they get farmed down. So I don't shield. So it looks like I'm actually going to win the lead. I go ahead and just farm all the way down. They take the shield advantage. Oh man, I had a lot of energy there, and I was hoping to get to a Gunk Shot, but I didn't. Yeah, it was just a lot of wasted energy at that point. I should have either switched out or at least thrown a Night Slash, you know, to get rid of that energy. So they're going to switch into Swampert. I throw a Blast Burn, which I'm not sure about that. I mean, I guess it made sense at the time, because if the Swampert was at full health, Togekiss would have to eat 3 Hydro Cannons, or I'd have to shield one of these Hydro Cannons, basically. But since I did the damage with Blast Burn, I'm able to just farm down without using a shield. An opposing Togekiss comes in, which is nice, because they're probably going to shield this Ancient Power. Yep. But now it's down to Charizard, and Charizard is not looking too good. I have to shield this. I don't think it would KO, but it would come very close, because Ancient Power is Rock type, and Charizard is double weak to it. I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, I think my only play was to have energy after this matchup. But yeah. Oh wait, no, that was the last Pokemon. I have no idea what I was doing. I should have at least thrown a Blast Burn. Okay, so as you know, like I said, there's a lot of mistakes in this set right here. But I'm glad I'm watching over this again, because you know, sometimes in the moment I have anxiety, so sometimes in the moment these things aren't as obvious as they are looking back at them. Alright, so we come up against a Dragon Breath Giratina, which is not too bad. We can do super effective damage with the Night Slashes, and Giratina is very tanky though, and Dragon Breath does a lot of damage. He switches into a Clefable, and I'm like, okay, no one ever shields this. Please, for God's sake. He shields it. Yeah. So anyway, I get a shield out of it. Looks like they're lagging. Oh no, it's just a visual glitch. So I go in with Charizard, because Charizard will resist the charms. I'm going to shield, because this is probably Psychic. Yeah, it's a Psychic. I go for Blast Burn. Really hoping that they don't shield this. And they don't. so good thing we didn't try to bait. Charizard comes back in. We're going to throw as many Dragon Claws as we can without shielding. Just try to do as much damage here. We actually get a shield, which is surprising. Not going to shield that. So it's not looking too bad. The Giratina does have Ancient Power, though. And see, in the moment, I guess I didn't notice that, or I didn't think about it. So I went in with Togekiss. They go into Registeel, which is okay. I'm going to be able to do a lot of damage with the counters in the Night Slash. I'm going to have to shield, which is probably a Flash Cannon, but either one would KO. Focus Blast for sure would KO. Focus Blast would KO from full health. So I'm just going to do as much damage here as I possibly can and hope to God that I can counter down before he gets to another Flash Cannon, or at least get it low enough that I can farm down with Togekiss. I actually get to another Night Slash. I'm pretty sure he should have been at a Flash Cannon. Maybe he lagged. So I take out the Registeel. And I try to get to another Night Slash, but I can't. I should have switched out there. So I go in with Togekiss. I think this is the only one I actually win in the set. Ancient Power is definitely going to hurt. Yeah. It doesn't do that much, though. Ancient Power is such a bad move. So I'm able to get to this Ancient Power, and that will take match number 2. So, the only win of the set, and I still made mistakes. So, alright. Into the next battle here. I keep the same lineup here because, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But let's be real, there's something broke here. And it might be me. Alright, so this is it's not really a good lead. Definitely not a good lead. We're gonna do super effective damage with the Night Slashes because Cresselia is a psychic type. I miss out on a fast move there. That's been happening a lot where I am tapping, but my Pokemon doesn't do fast moves. I'm not gonna shield the first Moonblast. They get the attack debuff, so it's really not looking good here. There's no way I can win this. Like, the only way you can really win that is if you commit more shields than your opponent. And at this point I thought they were going for a Moonblast, but it's actually a Future Sight, so a huge mistake on my part. I should have recognized that he's staying in. He's going to go for a Future Sight and should have shielded that. And then this, I probably should have not baited, but I guess it doesn't really matter. It does. I mean, I got to a Moonblast, but so yeah, I'm down to like 2 of my Pokemon are low health, and I just now took out their Cresselia, and they have not used a single shield. So, I don't know if you can tell, but I really, really hate Cresselia in the Ultra League. I'm trying as hard as I can not to use one, but one of these days I might break down and use one. Alright, so we're going to go in with Obstagoon, and could shield this. I'm going to survive it, but okay, I don't shield it. Go for the Night Slash. This will come close to KOing, but I think they'll be able to Mud Shot me down. They shield. Yeah, that's a smart move because now they have energy on their Swampert. I go in with Togekiss, and I'm not able to Charm down before the Hydro Cannon comes through. Okay, and then their opponent has a Togekiss as well, so there's, yeah, I just go ahead and let him take me out at this point. There's not much I can do. Alright, so that is the set. So I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of content. I'm going to be making a video about some of the events that are coming up in Pokemon Go. So if you'd like to see that, stay tuned. It should be posted tomorrow. And tomorrow would be July 3rd. This video is going to go out tonight, so hopefully some people see this. I've noticed that I've been getting a couple more views on my videos and a couple comments, which is really nice. I would love to hear from you guys to let me know whether or not you like this type of content, if you want to see more wins, if you want to see more of like viewer battles on streams, or if you would like to see some like update stuff where like tomorrow I'm going to show you the week 1 challenges for the Pokemon Go festival. So if you enjoyed this content, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share it with your friends, all that good stuff. And if you got anything bad to say, anything good to say, any comments whatsoever, please go down to the comment section and let me know how you feel. I would very much appreciate it, and thank you for tuning in. You all take it easy.